Hi there. Today I want to show you a simple way that anyone can generate consistent email signups using Instagram. This one tactic, which I discovered completely by accident, turned Instagram into my top daily email list signup source overnight. And it can do the same for you too. So if that lights you up, stick around. I'll see you in a moment. Now, if you're growing your business online, then you know that email list building matters. And if you don't understand that, go and watch my video on email list building and why it matters. I'll put a link in the description below this video. But if you're watching this, you're smart and you know email list building matters. So you've got a great opt-in product and you want to get it into the hands of the people you serve. There are lots of very active ways of doing this. And I've covered these before. Things like being a podcast guest, being a virtual summit expert or speaking, or all kinds of content marketing or launches. There are many, many ways you can build your email list online. And these are great from an email list sign up perspective, but they're what you might call lumpy. You should totally do these things, but I'd like to see consistent daily list growth, not just the lumpy growth. You still with me? Great. So remember that what I'm going to show you is not a magic bullet. It's not the golden strategy which will make you rich beyond your wildest dreams, but it will get eyeballs and consistent conversions on your lead magnet. Guaranteed. So the first thing you're going to need is a lead magnet. I'm going to assume you have a lead magnet that you've worked on. I'm going to assume you know what a lead magnet is. In fact, I'm not going to assume that. A lead magnet is a piece of great high-value content that you give away essentially for free in exchange for an email address. And once you have that email address, you use that email address to build a relationship and sell over time. Email list growth is one of the clearest precursors to business growth. Invest in your list and your business will grow over time. So I'm going to assume you have a great lead magnet. This is my lead magnet, the Personal Brand Business Roadmap. It's pretty good, if I do say so myself. And for my target audience, it should be an exciting piece of content. Now, I want to get this into the hands of the people who need it. So wherever I am, I talk about it. When I go on summits or a podcast, I'm talking about the Personal Brand Business Roadmap. Now, what this means is, whenever I show up in other places and I offer this, a proportion of those people who are attracted to that and to me and what I do, they'll go and get that. They can have it for free. It's 20 pages of amazing content. And then I can build a relationship. I can stay in touch with them. Now, I had this available on my LinkedIn profile. I had it available in lots of different places, but I wasn't really getting any consistent conversions. And I was looking at a friend's Instagram profile and I saw he had a link to his website on there. And everybody has a link to a website on Instagram. But the problem is most of us have several websites and social media profiles and we want to link to them all. So we'll often use services like Linktree. So Linktree is a service whereby you can have one link for your social media profiles and then from there link out to all the other places that you go. Another product you'll often see used is TapLink. Same deal. But there's a problem with that. And the problem is you're not in complete control of how that page looks. I wanted more control. So this is really where coincidence comes in. I built a page on my website, which I'll show you in a moment, that had all the links that I wanted in buttons. In fact, I'm going to show you this just now. So let's jump across to my Instagram profile. And here you'll see on my Instagram profile, there is a link here, amplifyme.agency/links. And I used to have a tap link page there. And that's great. But like I said, I wanted more control. So if I click on this, you will be taken to a page that's actually part of my website. You can see the website address at the top here. But I did this. I actually embedded the form on the page. In addition to that, because it's on my website, there is a pop-up which triggered. And it does a really good job of selling that opt-in in a way that something like TapLink can't. But it's also doing something special. It's removing a whole step people click on my Instagram link, they come to this page, it's essentially there to show links. They can opt in right there. That's the point. Using a tap link page, I never had an email opt-in. Doing it this way, I have opt-ins every single day. So there's an important qualifier here. If you want this to work for you, you're going to need to be a fairly active Instagram user. I have a few thousand Instagram followers. You might have a lot more than me, but not be achieving any email signups through Instagram. You may have a lot less than me, but be much more active than me, in which case you can also achieve consistent signups. Now, consistency doesn't mean every single day. Consistency might mean every single week. But for a lot of people, one email sign up a week is one more than they're probably getting right now. What you will find when you are active on Instagram, when you're engaging with people, when you're liking their content, when you're commenting on it, when you're sharing their posts, when you're direct messaging them, they're going to see, who is this person that's engaging with me? They're visiting your profile. A proportion of those people are going to click on your link. And most of the time, that's where they stop. They won't click on any of the links underneath that because they don't want to leave Instagram. So using this method, nobody's leaving Instagram. They still have the opt-in form there. Plus there's the pop-up triggered. And if you do it right, you will see consistent email signups. So I'll summarize. Don't use an external link service. Use your own website. Have everything there. It's a very simple, mobile-friendly page. Have the form right there, and feel free to use a pop-up. The pop-up on mine is actually generating most of the opt-ins. When you're using Instagram, be active, engage with people. Try and trigger people to view your profile. Those people will visit your profile. They will download your opt-in. The caveat here is you have to be engaging with your target customers, your target audience, the people you serve. You need to engage with your niche. If you do, this will work really easily. I know it sounds really simple, because it is simple, folks, but just because it's simple doesn't mean it's easy. Doing simple things, people seem to find this really difficult. So I hope this has helped. It's a really simple tactic, but email list building matters. This works. So I encourage you to go and try it. Let me know how you get on. Like I said, this strategy is not a magic bullet. It does need a great lead magnet. I'm going to assume you've got one. And it does need you to be moderately active on Instagram. But if you have those things, this small change should see you generating email list signups on a pretty consistent basis, if not a daily basis. So let me know how you get on.